Bill Maher is back with a vengeance as he absolutely tore into the failed former president Donald Trump on Friday, striking a nerve so deep that Trump felt the need to take to Truth Social to complain like a petulant child. He really is the Tom Petty of pettiness, I promise you. And from an optics standpoint, it doesn't make much sense, at least to me. And also, remember, these are the same people who will vehemently call the left snowflakes and then cheer on as Trump gets his feelings hurt so easily over some jokes and runs to social media. So I have a few of the best clips that I wanted to look at from Maher. Let's start with this one.
Coming from Brownsville, they're bringing crime, they're raping. Remember when he said that? Remember when we first saw him, when he first came out? They're bringing crime, they're rapists. Turns out the jobs they were coming for were his.
This was a pretty spot-on joke from Maher, someone who admittedly does miss the mark plenty, and that's probably why it hit a little too close to home for Donald Trump, somebody who misses as much as Maher can even land one on him. That's pretty telling. And as much as he likes to fearmonger about migrant crime, he's now been found liable for rape and fraud on top of that, and faces 91 additional criminal charges, all while migrants, illegal and legal, commit less crime than U.S. citizens across the board. You tell me which one it sounds like we should be more worried about, and we didn't even mention the trying to overthrow democracy stuff.
The polls show that Trump loses if he is convicted in any of his trials. So his defense lawyers are doing everything they can to delay his trials. And when I say his defense lawyers, I mean the Supreme Court.
And now with the Supreme Court ruling, Trump will not be removed from the Colorado state ballots, effectively meaning he will be on all state ballots. His defense team is clearly pulling out all the stops. I wonder why. You know, you got to pay dues for getting a few of them on, and there's a good chance that whoever's elected this cycle will get to choose another one, so they got to pay their favor, right? Now, obviously, Trump couldn't just let this fly under the radar. That would be a little too mature of him, and he has far too much ego for that. So instead, he ran to Truth Social media, like any adult would do, right? This is what any adult would do when somebody just jokes about them in the middle of the night, might I add. Jamie still on and typed, "Bill Maher is the worst. He never got it and never will. Bad ratings, a big fail on CNN shot. Major case of Trump derangement syndrome. Not worth the watch." Now, my Trump impression is pretty bad, so you're just gonna have to work with me as we'll get there together. But again, from an optics point of view, this makes no sense. I don't understand what the point could be. Have your feelings hurt in private all that you want, but to come out in public and say something like this, it's just petty and childish, and you're also clearly indicating that it hurt your feelings. I mean, imagine if Biden posted anything on Twitter about the constant Fox News spit about him. Imagine how quick that would also become a story where they're like, oh, we got him, you know, oh, he's showing that we're telling the truth and his feelings are hurt. And that would just be a story that was run for the next 7 days. But here's Trump clearly acting like a child. Like, there's no other descriptor you could give me of this. While unironically, his followers will vehemently call the left snowflakes and softies. It just really shows the power of stereotyping, even in the face of blatant reality. If you enjoyed this video, we're Social Society. We're a commentary channel influenced by politics, society, and the economy. We are pretty left-leaning on this channel, but we're open to our right-wingers as well. The biggest thing here is having conversations that get everyone to the bottom of the truth. If that sounds like something that could interest you, consider smashing that subscribe button, leaving us a like, or even commenting on this video. We even have memberships available as low as $3 if you'd like to support, because the only way we become a society is together.